Every week I'm going to be trying a new tower defense game and making a review on it. Whoa guys, it's gonna be crazy. And I thought that it would be nice to start with a game that has been pretty popular recently, Spongebob Tower Defense. I think the game is a lot like other blatant reskin tower defense games, but I still think it's kinda fun. Models look pretty good, faithful to the SpongeBob show and the movies, though there is a lack of animations for the towers. And they also just kind of break, like Squidward doing his little dance when he's supposed to play like a clarinet or whatever. The game is also just like super bright and designed to appeal to small kids. Oh, and of course, why that's bad, gambling. The fish in SpongeBob have always been very mean for no reason, but it just makes no sense that they're the enemies. Like, on the first map, they're trying to get to the Krusty Krab. You're just killing people who want to eat at the Krusty Krab. SpongeBob, what are you doing, man? The game also just looks kind of off. Maybe just like the saturation and such. But all the renders are just the same. When you're about to gamble at the giant slot machine, it's like a Fortnite item shop bundle. And now, it's what you've all been waiting for. The gambling slop. You get towers by, get this, gambling. The towers themselves don't feel very unique as well. A lot of them having similar stats and attacks to each other, but this is a kid's game at the end of the day. And through the slot machine, the only good ones you get are like rare shit. But I do gotta give it this, it is pretty easy to get like the rules on those things, so I'm not really gonna get mad, because like if you just beat like a single map, you at least get one. Grinding isn't that hard for the game, but it's still gambling. And like the SpongeBob brand is directly targeted for kids. I don't see why such a prominent part of a game for children is based on gambling and, you know, the big old slot machine lobby. Like, I swear to God, the lobby, it looks like Atlantis from the third SpongeBob movie. I swear to God. Something the game does have over other tower defense slots is that rather than like every update being only a new loot box, ball tower defense, they actually add new maps and such. Wow. They actually add new maps, towers, and, you know, that's pretty cool. If they weren't RNG. There's also just like a ridiculous amount of RNG in the game. The chest had like fucking star drops from Brawl Stars with like clams, and it's really funny. But I also got 3 handsome Squidwards. Who want one? But honestly, I have to give the game one thing, and it's that I actually really enjoyed my time playing it. Like, sure, for the first hour or so, it was just so boring. I was not interested at all. It was hard to pay attention because how fucking bright it was. But then when my good friend Snakes joined, we played until 5 a.m. gambling and playing endless mode. My record's like 170, by the way. So while the game does include a very heavy amount of RNG, it's still enjoyable to play at the very least. The media empire Paramount could have made something super good. Like maybe like not even, didn't even have to be like a fucking tower defense game. Could have just been like any good game with SpongeBob on it. Like SpongeBob Simulator. Well, yes, it is easy. It's still easy to get the towers through not RNG. It's just like, no, kind of dumb that they are RNG in the first place. The game could have had better maps as well. Most of them just feel bland, bright, empty a lot of the time. Like, go to the first map, you're like, oh wow, the part where the enemies come from looks very vibrant. Then you look at the other side and it's like, oh, nothing. There could have been better music, actual animations, towers that don't feel the exact same. But they put their sole reliance on the game's success into the brand. And guess what? It worked. It's still upsetting to see tower defense games in the state they are in currently, with the last actually good ones being lacking in replayability or trying to scam their own players. Or, of course, adding a fucking Cybertruck. If everything is going to be a copy of each other with a new IP or something stupid, this genre of game will die. And I generally see, like, why shady studios like, I kid you not, Cash Grab Studios tap into this market, slowly turning a genre so simple into what the rest of Roblox has become.